15 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. It is November 30th, 2015, the last day of November. 58 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary.
Yes.
Formerly known as the food court, where you too can get a bite to eat. Good morning, Robin. How you doing?
Good. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Pretty good. Did we just have a weekend? I'm not so sure.
No.
We didn't have a weekend. What happened?
Well, technically we did, but technically we didn't. We've been having such a great time doing our Christmas show. I just love it.
Let's see. It was 7:35. There were a few things in the news I thought I would bring up. I like to have a little half hour there from 7:35 till 8, 25 minutes of I'll bring news stories to the table that we comment on, that you listeners comment on. And they're not always political in nature. There's a few today, but other than that, and some pretty heavy stories as well. I mean, obviously, it's just the way it is. It's just the way the world is.
Yeah.
At 8:35, that's when we turn off our opinion. It's the news. We get more stories in that segment than we do in any other segment, but that's because we don't comment on them. We simply read them. We call it News Bites for that reason. We make them short. And we don't paraphrase. We don't change them. We just read them.
Yes, we do.
And we do it for 25 minutes. 9:05, Dr. Jacqueline Horner Plumez is coming on. She is a contributor to the Ladies' Home Journal and the New York Times, and she's the recipient of the Distinguished Psychologist and Distinguished Service Award. She's written a book, this distinguished lady.
She tells it like it is.
She has also won the Bucknell University Service to Humanity Award, and she's written a book, this distinguished lady.
Yes, she did.
This doctor,
it's great.
The Dr. Plumez has written a book. It's called The Bitch in Your Head, How to Finally Squash Your Inner Critic.
There you go. I love this.
All right.
This is great.
All right, so we'll talk about that at 9:05. 9:35, in the studio, Dr. Craig Reynolds. He's an oncologist at the Ocala Oncology Center, and he will be here to talk about lung cancer research and awareness. He also, in addition to his work as an oncologist, he's a lecturer, which means he teaches groups with speaking engagements.
Yes.
Sometimes it might be colleges. We'll find out from him. He's also an avid bicyclist. I want to get back into bicycling.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, I think and we used to do it. We've done so many things that didn't last long.
Yeah, well, because we've replaced them with other things.
With other things,
yeah,
yes.
it's not like we sat on the couch and became couch.
We go through these. It's like who's the artist, Monet, or had the blue period?
Yeah.
He had a blue, or was it Picasso? Who had the blue period? Whatever. He had the blue period. So we have periods. You know
I
what
used to.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We have. Let me think of a better word. We have segments of our life.
Yes.
Like when we used to bicycle. Like when we used to do plein air painting.
Yes.
So he'll be here at 9:35. We got on a tangent there, didn't we? Matt Gibbs will be here at 10:05. He is the owner of Sunrise Automotive, and the show he's on is called Auto Repair with Personal Care.
Yep.
He's my mechanic. He's your mechanic, and he's also the guy who sold me the new vehicle I'm driving.
Yep.
Which is not new, but it's new to me.
He's my mom's mechanic, and he does a great job.
Jim Penna will be here at 10:35. Jim is a good friend of the show, first of all, and the station. He is a member of and spokesperson for the Silver Springs Radio Club.
Yep.
Now, just because we do radio doesn't mean we know anything about it. We don't know much about radio.
We don't.
And we certainly don't know much about the ham radio world. And so he's coming here to talk to us about an event where we can all learn about ham radio. It might be another period in my life. The ham radio period. I'll do that for 2 years and then find something else. Have a ham radio on a bicycle while we're taking our paint around to do plein air painting.
Yeah, that's right. We'll strap it to our back and we'll be all set.
The 2015 Ocala Ham Fest is happening this Saturday. Believe it or not, this Saturday is December 5th. Can you believe that?
There's so much happening this Saturday.
This will be at the Florida National Guard Armory on Southwest 20th Street, where I used to vote. Now they changed my precinct.
Yes, they did. You didn't, but they did.
This Saturday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Go learn about ham radio. Is ham the same as shortwave? Same thing?
I don't know.
Can you do a show on ham radio? I'm going to have to ask him that. Mm-hmm. Can you do a show? Or is it just talking like, hey, Buster? Is that like CB?
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Buster, I'm here in Australia. What you doing? Oh, this is me, Jim, in Ocala, Florida. I'm just sitting here looking good. I mean, can you do a show on ham radio?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
If you can do a show, you might want to
morning.
invite. Good morning. How you doing? You might want to invite Mitzi Gaynor.
Yes,
because
might.
she's available as a guest right now. Hint, hint for all you radio talk show guys
awesome.
and ladies. 11:05, Mitzi Gaynor will be on our show. You know her name. Do you know she's an Emmy Award-winning and Golden Globe-nominated actress?
Yep.
Yes, you did. Did you know she's a comedian? Yes, you did. Mm-hmm. Musical
It's
performances.
a typo. It should be performance.
Known for her roles in such movies as There's No Business Like Show Business, South Pacific, and she's featured in the PBS special Oscar Hammerstein II, Out of My Dreams.
Yep. But South Pacific.
So the Mitzi Gaynor Christmas show, which was filmed in 1967, will be on the air this Wednesday.
Yep.
Whoa.
Isn't that cool?
On Get TV. The Get TV Yuletide specials hosted by some of Hollywood's biggest names every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Oh, I have to have a little promo there for them.
Yeah, isn't that something?
I don't know about Get TV. Do you have Get TV?
I don't know. I think I might.
You have to get TV.
Sure. Get TV. That's not a paid channel. That just comes in my basic package.
Oh, so you have it?
I do. But it's in my it's like the cheapest cable package I can get from Bright House. It's just the regular stations plus a couple thrown in, and I think that is one of the ones thrown in.
We have the cleanest concrete outside the studio.
Yes, we do.
This concrete gets cleaned more than my carpet.
Yeah, more than mine too.
It's
and
kind
I
of easy to say. There is a ribbon cutting that you might want to show up for. It's tomorrow.
Yep.
The Chamber and Economic Partnership Building is where they're doing this. This is for commercial loan finders.
Yep. Yep, it's for business, and they're utilizing the CEP.
There you go. So it's tomorrow, 9:15 in the morning.
Yep. If you're a CEP partner, you can get a special deal on a loan. So there you go.
I got a special deal on being alone. Sorry.
It's sad.
Let's see. Oh gosh, Penn and Teller with the Grand Marshals of the Hollywood Christmas Parade.
Yep.
And I guess that'll air again. It was live yesterday, right?
Yes.
And they're both very excited. I was keeping up with them on Twitter.
Oh, cool.
They were like two kids. Mm-hmm. They were just excited about it. So, you know, I came up with something. I don't know if they've ever noticed it themselves, but Penn is the one who talks, and Teller is the one who doesn't talk. But when he has to communicate, he writes something with a pen. So Penn is the teller, and Teller is the penner.
That is clever. I like that.
I wonder if they ever had anybody tell them that before.
Well, you should tell them that.
I did.
You should tweet them. Oh, you did?
I tweeted it. Yeah, because they were busy. They were in their car, sitting in this convertible, going down Hollywood Boulevard, I suppose. I'm not really sure what road they were on.
Well, we found out about it from
I know,
John Goodwin on Friday. So
right, that's how I knew about it.
Hollywood Christmas Parade.
So anyway, I did tweet to Penn. I didn't have Gillette's. No, I didn't have Teller's. Penn Gillette is Penn's name. I always forget.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't have Teller's Twitter until later on, but I did find it eventually.
And you twittered it to Teller, right?
I twittered it to both of them, yes.
Yeah, on night. They're going to use that, by the way, and they'll give you credit.
You think so?
Yep. Teller's going to write your name on this piece of paper and say, Larry Whitler gave us this idea.
All right, let's look at some of these serious things. The man accused of a shooting rampage at a Planned Parenthood clinic faces a judge today. He is 57 years old. He is Robert Louis Deere, being held without bond at the El Paso Criminal Justice Center. He has not yet been charged, and search warrants and other court records have been sealed. Authorities say Deere entered the clinic Friday, shooting at officers and bystanders for nearly 5 hours before surrendering shortly after SWAT teams crashed armored vehicles into the lobby. The shooting killed 3 people and injured at least 9 others. One of those 3 people, by the way, was a police officer.
Gosh. Robert
Louis Deere is accused of opening fire inside the Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado Springs. Wow. He's opposed to abortion, and yet he's killing people. He's opposed to killing, and yet he's killing.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense at all.
Can't you see that?
It's Cyber Monday today. I forgot about that, didn't I?
It's Cyber Monday.
People are jumping onto their online shopping things. By the way, there's this. I really believe Amazon is going to be delivering packages with drones really soon.
Yeah.
You know, they can go 15 miles. I was watching this video of one, and it's way different than the video that was released last year. Mm-hmm. The drone is a lot larger, and it can fly like a plane. It lifts.
They probably improved it.
Yeah, they probably improved it, yes. Mm-hmm. The commercial shows a little girl whose bulldog has chewed up one of her shoes, and she needs both shoes right away. So her father orders a pair of shoes, and they arrive at the house in less than 30 minutes.
Cool.
By a drone. It's kind of cool commercial.
I love it.
All right, we will be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Rich Dennison. A charter bus carrying 51 overturned near Richmond, Virginia last night. Most aboard were college students. One person was seriously injured, and at least 34 others suffered minor injuries.
A bus of this size with that many students that are on it, and it overturns like this in a crash, absolutely. You know, we're very fortunate that there weren't more injured seriously than what there were.
Lieutenant Jason Elmore with Chesterfield County Fire. The driver suffered minor injuries and has been charged with reckless driving. The New England Patriots win streak ends, leaving the Carolina Panthers as the only unbeaten team in the NFL. The Pats fell to the Denver Broncos 30-24 in overtime last night at Mile High.
Just didn't ultimately make the critical plays when we needed to. We had plenty of opportunity out there, but it just wasn't our night.
Patriots quarterback Tom Brady. Fox News. We report, you decide.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what living united feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood. And when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
It's not just about squeezing a couple of lemon slices into hot or cold water. We need to grate it in a half teaspoon of lemon zest. Boredom and excess energy are the causes of many pet behavior problems. If your dog's chewing furniture or barking excessively, try taking them outside for an hour a day. You can raise your chances a recruiter will contact you by 1,000% by posting links to industry news on your LinkedIn page at least once a week.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Stay informed on everything going on in the villages with the Village Spectator newspaper. The Village Spectator is exclusively devoted to the villages with news, commentary, and more. And yes, they have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask is that you tell them where you heard about them. Call Tom's Picks at 804-1223 and pick up your copy of the Village Spectator today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving weekend. And I don't know, are all of the leftovers gone, or do you have leftovers, as my grandmother used to say? It is here at the beautiful looking Monday morning, 58 degrees. Temperatures expected to climb into the lower 80s today. And that's pretty much the way it'll be all the way until, let's see, around Friday. Hey, Friday is the first Friday, isn't it, of the month? Okay, so First Friday Art Walk is this Friday. And so we will be down there. Robin and I will be down there playing somewhere probably by the Artists Alley, I believe. And it looks like it's going to be a little cooler by then, by Friday. So let's just hope it doesn't rain. That's the only thing. Oh, the rain looks like it's coming Thursday. Okay, I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. All right, today is Cyber Monday, and there are some more important stories to talk about, but I do want to tell you these things.
No, I like this. Cyber Monday.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here are some of the deals that I found, like the top deals. I'm just going to go these real quickly.
Okay.
What was $119.99, the Lenovo Tab 2 A730 tablet is now $80.
Nice.
The landing page says $84.99, but click through to see the $80 price and laptops up to $400 off. And where is that? That's at the Lenovo website. You got to go to the Lenovo website. Was $299.99. Now it's $149.99. That's the Dell Inspiron 14-inch laptop.
Boy, that's like cut in half. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. The 50% off the smart self-balancing hoverboard. It was $569, now $279. I'm just going to forget the 99 cents. It's $570, now it's $280.
Oh, okay.
Forget this. It's crazy to say 99 cents every time. And that is from, where did you get this from? From Matt Granite. Matt Granite.
Matt Granite.
Matt Granite. Never heard of that.
No.
What was $400 is now $228. The Samsung Smart LED HD TV, 32-inch. By the way, we've got two free ones right here, 58 inches.
Yes, we do.
Free. You got to win them, though.
The right size matters.
$25 off the new Amazon Fire TV. It was $100, now it's $75. And that's from Amazon, of course. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see, anything else here? These are almost all electronics. The HD home theater sound bar. Oh, that's a speaker, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Who got one of those? Jim George? Did he get one?
I think some. Yeah, I think it was Jim. Was $500, now $230, and you get that from PremierHotDeals.com.
Okay.
I didn't even heard of some of these websites. The Chorus Premium Wireless Speaker Starter Kit was $350, now $90.
Gosh.
74% off. Wow. And that's from Offers.com.
Golly.
Offers.com. The Amazon Echo, which I decided not to buy. I don't know why. I see everybody has this technology in their phones. You know what it is? It's this device where you ask it a question. You say, and her name is like Amelia or something. Amelia, what is the temperature outside? Oh, it's 58 degrees.
Yeah.
Amelia, who was the first person to circumnavigate the globe? It was Magellan. But people have the same thing on their phones.
Right. Joe does.
I know.
He asked the question.
I know. I love that. That's kind of cool.
It's very cool.
$120 off the Beats by Dre. Beats by Dre mixer headphones. Okay. They were $250, now they're $130.
Oh, so he's the famous guy. Good morning.
Yeah, he's a famous guy.
Thank you.
Anything
Dr.
else on here?
Dre.
Anything else anybody cares about? Is it getting boring? We're already tired of this, aren't we?
No, Starry Starry Night by the painting.
Starry Starry Night.
Yeah, are there any deals?
On the painting?
On
What?
the prints of the painting, Starry
Oh,
Starry
you want me to look? Oh, you wanted
Yeah.
to buy this for somebody?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! All right,
Well, you just said, is there anything else?
all right. Or
Answer
buy
the question.
a print of Starry Starry Night.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look up something for you online on the air.
Thank you. Well, you had that question.
Yeah,
so
I did have the
thought I'd
question.
jump on it. There was nobody on the phone.
$35.40 at Kohl's.
Oh, really?
Yes,
At Kohl's.
at Kohl's.
I can go to the store.
Yes,
Nice. Okay, thank you.
that's what it says.
All right. Well, that's where my trip is going to be then. Okay.
Kohl's is in the what is that place called over there?
The Kohl's shopping center right off of I-75.
That's what it says.
Well, cool.
All right, we have some more serious things to talk about.
Well,
Let's
thank you.
take
But
some
you
phone
asked
calls.
the question.
I know. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, Larry and Robin.
Hey.
I want to remind you, last year, I need to stock up on Bathe and Brews.
Oh, that's right. Bathe and Brew. That was a hot item because Larry got
Yeah.
that for Galen.
Oh, that's right. The baby.
Galen's son loves
Thank
that.
you, Robin. I have no idea what you were talking about. That's right.
They have,
You get the base.
They have several different ones now. They have a pet petter, like the device that shows it
Yes.
petting your cat.
I think I got that for Robin's daughter, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
They're going to order the boxes now for Christmas.
Well, I
nice.
actually have some left over from last year.
Yeah, but Galen's son treasures that box.
That
He
was funny.
loves that.
That was a funny moment. That was. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. You know what?
All right.
You know what I saw also. I saw some fake boxes over at Best Buy for like video games. Like you get somebody like this really hot video game that they really really want, but you put it in a box that looks like butterfly. It's called Butterfly Magic or some like dopey game nobody would really want to play.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna take another phone call. Good
That's
morning.
funny.
You're on the radio. Good morning.
I'm actually on the radio, not on the shortwave radio.
Right.
Or the ham radio.
Right, not to be
Yeah.
confused. Yeah, we'll learn about that later on.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Actually, your question was a great question. Can somebody conduct a radio show over, shortwave or ham? That'd be interesting to know. I know. I personally listen, Larry, to a guy. His show is transmitted through the internet, which I'm sure is not the only one. But and actually, it's AM stations in various cities.
Okay.
But I was calling the show, Larry, about the Planned Parenthood shooting. I just would, if you don't mind, make a few observations from my political perspective, if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, thank you. I happened to be home Friday, and I saw something, I think first on Facebook, and so I looked around and I noticed some people making comments that Fox News was leaking it as trying to say it was a bank robbery, and that the guy had fled from the bank to the Planned Parenthood. I haven't confirmed that. So in all that confusion, I thought, well, let me just go to my application on my phone, and I tapped into the police department's dispatch in that part of the Colorado Springs. Any case, so I'm listening. I listened to the whole thing unfold, and you can actually listen to the communication from the SWAT team members that were in what were called the Bearcats that went into the lobby. They're actually saying, you can hear them talking, saying, "Well, watch this door here on your right. Those two doors on the west side of the building are secure." You can hear them actually talking to each other. You can hear the dispatcher get on the radio and tell one of the SWAT team members his mic was accidentally left open. When you push on it, it transmits sound.
Wow.
Sometimes you don't want the enemy. But the point I wanted to make was for 5 policemen shot, and which caught my attention because the ATF and the FBI were there rather quickly, and I thought, well, that's kind of odd that the federal people would show up. I mean, they were there within minutes, and then an FBI SWAT team, and then in retrospect, you see when five cops get shot, then that's when the federal people are summoned because you don't know what you have on your hands. And I also like to say one comment, because we live in a very politically charged, Marion County has a strong anti-abortion movement, or has one. that I've had to learn about it. And I would say, even though I'm a strong union Democrat, I don't support it on a personal note, and nor would I want it in my family. But I think constitutionally, the Supreme Court has ruled that it is currently still legal. But I would share with many of the listeners, they may not realize that abortion is, whether it gets made illegal or not, the true agenda of the political right, not the voters themselves, not the good people that host your show, Larry, like yourselves. I mean, your values, I think, are well-founded, but the actual agenda has a commercial privatization twist to it. And in Texas, they have privatized most of the abortion clinics. So the tax dollars go to privately owned abortion clinics, or whatever you want to call it. And Planned Parenthood, pretty much about 90% of their business, really it's just about women's health. That's all I've learned. And some of it has something to do with pregnancies, but it's a very small percentage. So those are a couple of things I've learned, and it's really none of my business, but I do care about them. And it's unfortunate that both, they keep calling them civilians killed, but they're citizens, both citizens killed. One of them was an Iraq war veteran, the other one was a mother with two children. So no reason
horrible.
to be violent. That's all I would say.
That's horrible. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. I mean, to go into a place because you're opposed to killing, and then you start killing. That is the most insane thing you could ever think of.
Exactly.
I mean, Mark's points about the privatization and all that, I have to take that at his word. I have no idea. But, I mean, just the idea that you would be opposed to killing, and then to show how much you're opposed to it, you start killing.
Yeah.
All right, we will take a little break. I guess Mark took the show to the direction we were going to go. We were going to go into the serious news, so we'll continue with that on the other side. What do I have here? The Chicago officer that is set to have a second hearing today. Some climate talks today in Paris. And the trial begins for the first officer charged in the Freddie Gray death. We'll have them and more when we come back. This is WOCA Ocala.
Weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For Monday, times of clouds and sunshine, high 78 to 82. And partly cloudy Monday night. There may be a shower along the coast, low 64 to 68. Tuesday, times of clouds and sun and warm with a shower in the area, the high 79 to 83. For Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a chance of a shower, high 80 to 84. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has 3 CD specials, 12 months for 1.05% APY, 24 months for 1.50% APY, 36 months for 1.75% APY each with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA. APY equals annual percentage yield. These rates effective through December 31st, subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or visit their website at flcu.org. All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. I think something didn't record is why that was such a short break. Let's see. The Monday morning race refresh, I guess that didn't record. Who knows? They're on vacation. Okay. It's a vacation time.
Exactly. It's the weekend.
All right. So let's see what else was in the news. Chicago officer Jason Van Dyke, who has been charged with first-degree murder in the death of 17-year-old Laquan McDonald, is set to have a second hearing today. He's currently being held without bail. A judge will factor the dash cam video of Van Dyke shooting McDonald 16 times into whether the officer should be granted bail. Last week's release of the graphic video triggered protests in Chicago.
Gosh.
Carrie Fisher from Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
By the way, the photo I saw of her was sitting with the guy who played Luke. What's his name?
Oh, Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. And you know how Mark Hamill hasn't really looked all that good?
No.
In this one shot, he looked pretty good.
Oh.
Looked pretty good.
Well, good.
Grew a little beard, and I think he looks good with a beard. I think he should keep the beard.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Anyway, Carrie Fisher, let's see. She says British theaters should not have banned an advertisement for the Lord's Prayer from being shown before the film Star Wars. She says, I have no idea why they would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Did the movie start yet? No.
No, it's starting in December, but they have special screenings for special people.
The ad
December
got the
8th, I think.
The ad got the okay from a government agency, but the Digital Cinema Media Agency, which handles advertising for 3 of Britain's largest cinema chains, axed the ad, saying it could cause offense. Fisher said, offended? Nope. No, people should get a life. I don't think it is offensive to have a Power of Prayer advertisement before Star Wars.
Yeah, you had that news story about the London movie theaters banning the Lord's Prayer last week. In the front of other movies that were playing.
All right, I was telling you about the drones. Now, I was telling you last week or 2 weeks ago that Kim Comendo, who does an awesome radio show about technology, was predicting that we would see by next Thanksgiving drones delivering packages from both Amazon and Google. Okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna one up that, I think.
Okay.
Because think of it. Look at this. If this in the ad, it shows this little girl needing a pair of shoes because the dog has chewed up one of her shoes. She needs them right now. The father goes on his little tablet and orders from Amazon, and in less than a half hour, the girl has her shoes.
Okay.
Okay. If it flies to her house with this drone, which is cool. I mean, if you look at the video, it has interference technology so that it knows not to bump into trees, not to land on the ground where the sprinkler is. It's amazing, right? Okay. So now you're going to see places like the Paddock Mall, for example, say, oh my gosh, we're here, so you can just come here and buy your shoes. We're here. Your local businesses, right?
Right.
You're going to call Amazon, and they're going to send it from someplace. So my thinking is what's going to happen, because all these little local stores, they can't afford drones.
No.
They're not going to be able to afford drones. So what they're probably going to do is cut a deal with Amazon. It says, look, you don't have to stock these things. We'll stock them. I don't know if that seems unrealistic or not. But anyway, so now Amazon has unveiled another unmanned drone for package delivery that is a lot larger than the one they showed in the last video that we saw. And there you go. So it could be, I mean, Kim Commander was saying before next Thanksgiving, I don't know, this looks like it's like real soon, like now.
Yeah. Well, it's like anything. People have to get on board with technology or else they're going to be left behind. Same
Walmart.
thing with the stores, They have to get on board with technology or they'll be done.
According to Reuters, Walmart also has a drone in the works.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Can you imagine that?
That is cool. I would order just to get a drone delivery.
See, I would do a test. You know what I would do? I would I would say, okay, I live 10 minutes from the mall. Probably, right? It's about how far I live, right?
Yeah.
So I would order some sneakers from Amazon, and then I would drive to the mall and see if I could get the sneakers home before the drone got there.
Well, maybe that would be cool. That would be neat.
See if your local store is the quicker way to get things.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, you could say quicker, but not more convenient because you have to get in the car and all that.
You got to fight traffic.
I wonder how much they're going to charge. Is that going to be like a lot of, like is it going to be an expensive part of shipping is to have a drone deliver things?
Yeah, because that'll probably be the breakdown when you order things online. Do you want it by UPS? Do you want it by USPS? Or do you want it by FedEx? Or do you want it by drone? And then you'll have the different levels. And it'll probably be comparable.
I'll order a pizza by drone just to see it come, just to see it land.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see Jimmy Kimmel had gravy by drone?
He did?
Yeah. It missed.
Oh.
It was silly.
Okay.
It was a bit he did on the show, and he said it cost $1,000 to do the bit.
I bet.
It showed the drone over the mashed potatoes with gravy, and it drops the gravy, and it misses. So
oh, well.
Kind of funny. Bill Gates and fellow philanthropists today will unveil a multi-billion-dollar fund for clean energy technology that's key to combating climate change, according to an environmental group briefed on the announcement. The effort, described as the biggest clean energy research commitment in history, is intended to boost United Nations talks on climate change, set to begin in Paris. I guess it began yesterday. International Program Director Jake Schmidt at New York-based Natural Resources Defense Council said he was briefed on the partnership by U.S. and French government officials. It is expected to involve Bill Gates and other wealthy philanthropists committing their own money to support new research and development. They will collaborate with research programs in the United States, India, and about 10 other countries. The U.S. may commit to doubling funding for clean energy research, and other countries may also increase their support.
There you go.
There's a company here in Ocala. I think it's called Runaway Trailers or something like that.
Yes.
And they sell these little tiny trailers that can sleep 1 or 2 people. Basically, it's a box with an air conditioner on it.
Smaller than a pop-up.
And it's got electricity in it. So, yeah, it's smaller than a pop-up, but it's hard shell, you know?
Yeah.
It's got carpeting. It's got a couple of shelves in there so you can put things in there. A stereo, you could have a TV in there. So if you were camping and you really didn't care about a lot of space, just enough place to sleep, you could use this thing. And it comes with, or you can get, I think, as an accessory, solar cells. Mm-hmm. And so the electricity doesn't even have to come. You don't even have to be parked near a plug, near an outlet. Mm-hmm. You just park, and then your thing has all the electricity it needs.
That is cool.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is. Very, very amazing.
All right.
You need that air conditioner.
This is a heavier story. The nation of Iran is targeting about $30 billion in investment by offering 70 oil and natural gas projects to international companies as the Persian Gulf country anticipates the lifting of economic sanctions.
Gosh.
Iranian officials presented the projects at a 2-day conference in Tehran as part of an effort to attract more than $100 billion to revive the energy and petrochemicals industries and generate much-needed government income. Oil Minister Bijan Namdar Zanganeh introduced them along with a new type of investor contract offering better incentives than the buyback agreements Iran offered in the past. Iran is offering a negotiable framework for new oil deals rather than a uniform contract for all investors. So hold this story up against the other story with the Bill Gates. Mm-hmm. So in Iran, they're working basically with the same fuels that the Bill Gates' projects is supposed to be opposed to, right?
Right.
Anyway, just thought I'd tell you that one.
Gosh.
Companies will be able to negotiate directly for some contracts, and Iran could sign its first deal as early as March or April. Iran won't allow foreign companies to escape their contractual obligations if the United States or another party reimposes unilateral sanctions.
That is scary. The whole Iran thing is.
And let's see, the high-level negotiations in Paris, high-level of security also in Paris. The main goal today, representatives from 196 nations, including President Obama and China's President Xi Jinping, hope to produce a legally binding plan to keep global temperatures from rising more than 2 degrees Celsius, that's 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit, from pre-industrial levels. About 2,800 French police are guarding the Le Bourget Conference Center. 7 miles north of central Paris during the 12-day conference.
Gosh. Wow.
Well, nobody's complaining about that. We want security, right?
Yes.
2,800 French police.
For sure. Gosh.
Anything else? Oh, the high-profile trial of Baltimore police officer William Porter also begins today. Porter is the first of 6 Baltimore police officers to be tried for their involvement in the death of Freddie Gray, a black man who died in police custody in April. Gray's death sparked protests and riots in Baltimore. Porter is charged with manslaughter, reckless endangerment, and assaults. There you go. Well, there you go. That's the news that is comment-worthy. It's all comment-worthy.
I think so.
So we had a good weekend. We went and played music for a couple of nursing homes.
Yep.
And it was fun. I really enjoyed doing this, you know?
It was.
This is the time of year where we do this. If you have a nursing facility, an AC, what do you call it? ALF, we do it for free. You got to call Robin and set up because we've got most of the dates filled, but we still have a few empty ones, right?
We do. We do.
Just call us. Somebody wrote me yesterday and asked me if we were going to be in Pacifica.
Yes.
And you had to look it up. And yes, December 23rd.
Yep.
That'll be our last one probably.
Yes, that'll be our last one.
Because we're not doing one on Christmas Eve, right?
No, but December 23rd, and, that's booked. But, yes, we have this online calendar, which is cool, and I just can't remember all of the dates in my head. I've got a short-term memory.
You have a short-term memory.
So I've got a calendar.
That's better than me.
Online.
You have a short-term memory. I don't have a short-term memory. You're doing better than me. All right, one more thing. Today is National Mousse Day, Mousse.
Oh, nice.
What
I
is
love
that?
that dessert.
That's a dessert,
It's
okay.
that chocolate pudding.
Well, I didn't know if that was your hair
sort of.
cream or... It's also National Computer Security Day. Yeah, perfect.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's your hair cream.
No, it's probably the chocolate.
Oh, okay.
And it's also National Stay Home Because You're Well Day. Yeah, just take another day off.
On Cyber Monday, so you can do your shopping.
The biggest news of the morning, though, I saved for last.
Okay.
I had some bananas that grew in my yard.
Yes.
They weren't turning yellow.
Uh-huh.
We brought this up on Carol Ann's show on Tuesday. A listener called up and said, you know what you should do? You should put an apple. Hold on. You should put an apple in a paper bag with the bananas, and then the gas from the apple will turn the bananas ripe.
Uh-huh.
That person was right.
Yes.
The big news I have for today is my bananas are getting ripe.
Yay.
We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pam Puso. As a global summit on climate control kicks off in Paris, world leaders share a moment of silence for the victims of the recent terror attacks.
We offer our condolences to the people of France for the barbaric attacks on this beautiful city.
President Obama calling the talks an act of defiance, saying world leaders have come to the French capital to show resolve. A new threat to Americans overseas.
The U.S. Embassy in Kabul has received credible reports that an attack in Kabul is imminent within the next 2 days. The embassy is urging U.S. citizens to exercise extreme caution.
Fox's Jessica Gallagher in our Middle East bureau. Kobe Bryant is calling it a career.
It takes a load off my shoulders and everybody else's, and I think it's just the right thing to do.
The L.A. Lakers star announcing his retirement after this season. Bryant is 37. He has 5 championship rings. Fox News, we report, you decide.
I'm in almost every school bus and classroom. I go to school with your children. We say the Pledge of Allegiance together. You see me around the neighborhood and you tell me that I'm a pretty good kid. Well, I'm one out of every 5 children in America, and I'm struggling with hunger. This problem is closer than you think. My teacher tells me we can grow up to be whatever we want. I want to grow up to be someone who doesn't go to bed hungry. There's enough food in this country to feed everybody. Please visit feedingamerica.org today and find your local food bank for ways to help. Every dollar you donate helps provide 8 meals for kids like me, quietly struggling with hunger. Together, are Feeding America, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
This is a public notice. Local residents can now save thousands of dollars on their next car, truck, or SUV. It's not a tent sale, because no tent is big enough to hold this many cars. It's OcalaForSale.com. Say goodbye to sticker shock. OcalaForSale.com has thousands of vehicles with no stickers at all. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge, undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Why is there a helicopter in the yard?
Never mind that. We have bigger issues.